Hi friends, I'm your Suresh. You are watching Yerrola Suresh YouTube channel. Friends, in this session, let's talk about the process of dialysis. Dialysis is very much important topic. It is not only important for examination point of view, it is very much important for a daily life point of view also. So everybody must know about this topic. So watch this video completely without skipping. And if you like this video, please share it to your friends also. And before that, if you are visiting my channel for the first time, please subscribe to my channel and press on bell icon. Okay, let's have a look at the topic directly. Dialysis. What is dialysis? Dialysis is an artificial filtration of blood. To understand this topic, first of all, let's talk about kidneys. Then it will be very clear. Kidneys are the excretory organs present in our body. Kidneys involve in filtration of blood and separation of or elimination of waste materials from our body out. So kidneys send out all the waste materials from our body, and all the waste materials are eliminated in the form of urine by kidneys. So kidneys are very important excretory organs. But due to some reasons like infections, injuries and high BP and stress and strain and diabetes or sugar disease or accumulation of poisonous substances in our body, all these reasons, all these issues leads to failure of kidneys. If kidneys are failed, what happens? If kidneys are failed, the waste materials will not be eliminated from our body. Waste materials get accumulated in the body. So complete failure of kidneys is also called as end stage renal disease. End stage renal disease means complete failure of kidneys. If both the kidneys are failed by any reason, that condition is called end stage renal disease. What happens automatically? Automatically, all the waste materials are accumulated in our body. Our body is filled with waste materials. That condition is called uremia. And after getting the condition uremia, the person dies very soon because the waste materials become poisonous in the body and they disturb all the metabolic activities of the body. So the person dies. So if kidneys are failed, that leads to death of the person. If kidneys are failed, what is the solution for that problem? Yes, that is what we are going to talk now. Okay, if kidneys are failed, there are two solutions for that problem. One is temporary solution, one is permanent solution. First of all, permanent solution. Permanent solution is replacing the failed kidney by a functioning kidney. If the kidneys are replaced with functioning kidneys, then that is what a permanent solution, and the kidney must be from blood relatives only, and the other kidney is not at all accepted by our body. So that is permanent solution. And what is temporary solution? Temporary solution is dialysis. What is dialysis? That is what our topic now. The temporary solution for kidney failure is dialysis. Dialysis is also called as hemodialysis. Why it is called hemodialysis? Because the blood is filtered artificially out of the body by using a device called dialyzer. This dialyzer is also called as artificial kidney. Very simple. Dialysis means artificial filtration of blood in an instrument or in a device called dialyzer is called as dialysis or hemodialysis. Who invented this dialyzer? Very first, Dr. William Koch in the year 1947, he invented dialyzer or artificial kidney. The word dialysis came from Greek word dia. The word dia means membrane and lysis means splitting or separation. Dialysis means separation of waste materials through a membrane is called dialysis. Okay, what is the procedure involved? What is the mechanism involved? This entire dialysis process takes place by using a process called osmosis. So osmosis helps in the process of dialysis. Okay, this is a dialyzer or artificial kidney. Now he is a patient. So what is the procedure involved in this? Okay, first of all, the blood is collected out from patient's body through an artery. Once the blood is collected out, immediately some anticoagulants like heparin is added. Why heparin should be added? Whenever the blood comes out, automatically that get clot. So to prevent blood clotting, heparin is added so that the blood will not clot outside the body. Now the blood is collected out through an artery and that is sent into dialyzer. How is dialyzer? Now this is dialyzer. It is a dialyzing chamber. This chamber is filled with a dialyzing fluid. In this dialyzing fluid, some tubes are arranged. These tubes are made of cellophane. Cellophane tubes are arranged in dialyzing fluid or in dialyzing chamber. Now the blood is allowed into these cellophane tubes. The blood passes through cellophane tubes. Now here we should understand the difference between blood and dialyzing fluid. Blood and dialyzing fluid are mostly similar to each other except one issue, that is presence of nitrogenous waste material. Nitrogenous waste materials are present in blood, but they are not present in dialyzing fluid. No nitrogenous waste materials are present in dialyzing fluid. Except this one, in remaining all issues, this dialyzing fluid and blood are mostly same. Here the blood and dialyzing fluid will not mix with each other because the blood is passing through the tubes and the tubes are made of cellophane which separates blood and dialyzing fluid. Okay, though the tubes are arranged in dialyzing fluid, the tubes will not allow the blood and dialyzing fluid to mix with each other. Okay, these two are getting separated from each other by the cellophane membrane. Okay, while the blood is passing through these cellophane tubes, the waste materials are separated out into dialyzing fluid by the process of osmosis through the membrane. Then all the waste materials get separated. All the waste materials which are collected into dialyzing fluid are sent out into a bottle in the form of urine. Now the blood is filtered. Now filtered blood again sent back into patient's body through a vein. Okay, through an artery the blood is coming out. It is moving through cellophane tubes. While it is moving, waste materials are being released into dialyzing fluid. All the waste materials are sent out, and again the filtered blood is injected into patient's body through a vein. This is what the process going on at the time of dialysis or hemodialysis. Okay, now the blood is filtered. Now the blood is injected back into patient's body. How much time it takes for completion of this entire process? Approximately 3 to 6 hours of time it takes for the completion of dialysis. It is also called hemodialysis. This process takes place outside the body, not inside the body. Okay, because it is an artificial process. So this process is called hemodialysis. It is artificial one, and this is artificial kidney, and we have natural kidney in the body. Natural kidney is present in our body. Artificial kidney is present outside the body. And in natural kidney, tubular reabsorption process also takes place. But in artificial kidney, there is no tubular reabsorption process takes place. But the blood is filtered and sent back into the body. So this is what dialysis. And after dialysis, what happens? Again, after 4 to 5 days, hardly up to 1 week, what happens automatically? As there are no kidneys functioning in our body, again waste materials get accumulated in the body. Again after 1 week, the patient has to go to hospital for the process of dialysis. Again after 1 week, one more time dialysis process should be taken place. After 1 week, after one more week, once more dialysis process should be taken place. Like that, for every 1 week, the patient has to go to hospital for the process of dialysis. Now friends, we can understand how tough it is. An ordinary person cannot bear financial issues also, and these health issues also, and this mental condition at the time of dialysis also. So friends, dialysis, of course, it may be a solution for kidney failure patient, but we should not wish for this. Just we try to protect our kidneys carefully, because kidneys are very much important organs. By following very simple techniques, by drinking more water, or for going physical exercise, avoiding alcohol and smoking, and avoiding fat-rich food material, we can protect our kidneys carefully. Then the kidneys will be healthy, then filtration process takes place healthy, then we will be happy. So that is what the role of kidneys. Okay friends, this is about dialysis or hemodialysis or artificial filtration of blood. I think you have understood this topic. Still, if you have any doubt, just ask your doubt and give your valuable comment regarding this video. If you like this video, please share it to your friends also. Keep watching my channel for this kind of updates. Thank you very much for watching.